bottle of spirits can make for a great holiday gift, but you wouldn't want to take your gift to just an ordinary level. You want to kick it up a notch. So here were some ideas on how to spice up your adult beverage gifting. Please welcome back the Invisible Hostess, Sheena Kalso. Hello.
Thank you.
How are you? And just explain really quickly why you're the Invisible Hostess, because I can see you.
I am very visible here. Invisible Hostess, the concept is that we show up at parties and you get to enjoy yourself and we do the behind the scenes stuff.
But you're kind of dressed as a normal guest, right?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
there's a secret helper.
Yes, that was
that's
the origin
making things
story.
happen. All right, so if you want to give a gift of spirits to somebody, what should you be thinking about? Because you don't always know what somebody drinks or likes or what they'd appreciate.
I think go with what you enjoy. And I think part of the gift giving of spirits is to also give something that is unique or interesting. Maybe you would buy for yourself. That's a little even left field. Like that might be weird, but it's a fun gift because people don't buy weird stuff for themselves on the regular.
It's not. No, mostly you just buy what you already know you like.
So it's a great time to get a little experimental.
All right, so let's talk about wine and how to zhuzh it up a bit.
Okay, so kind of the concept for all of this is, you're going to go to a party, and my grab and go is a bottle of wine.
Yes.
But it doesn't really reflect the gratitude I have, because it's just a bottle of wine. It gets lost in the mix. So I want to add one or two things to anything I bring to give it a little bit more thought, but I don't want to take away the convenience factor. So with my bottle of wine, I like to add two simple things. Chocolate, I know that's not a revolutionary concept.
But still not very nice.
And it's super easy, but I like to lean towards like the artisanal stuff. So I went with Theo Chocolates, the local company. Right now they have a limited edition of fennel and fig truffles and noir. Phenomenal. If you go into their shop right now, you can sample everything they have and stock up on your chocolate and your wine for the season. And then I like to throw in an accessory, but I have a love-hate relationship with the accessories because it can be clutter and junk in my cupboards. So instead I like to grab a stack of ceramic coasters and I package it with my wine because the dribbles.
That's a great idea, and everybody needs coasters. We all use them, and we generally don't have enough for a party.
Right, and it spares your countertops. So then the big voila is throw a ribbon on top. And it looks like a really substantial gift. I mean, it is a substantial gift, but it took very little effort. You can stock up on all these items, bam, bam.
Put them together, and you also wrote on your bottle,
I did.
which I think is very
catching
cool.
That. Yes, so this is the thing. You bring a bottle of wine, and then no one knows who brought it.
Right.
Someone taught me this trick. So I got like liquid chalk and wrote a little message on it. And that way, when they open it, maybe a week later or whatever, they'll remember it was from me.
I think that's a lovely idea because generally you come in, you set it down, and maybe nobody even knows that that you left a gift.
Okay,
what do we have here?
To beer. So you can bring a six-pack of beer, but we're not going to a kegger. We're going to a party.
Yeah.
So I like to focus on the vessel. So growler stations are all over the Northwest. You go and you fill up your Vessel. This is from a company called Mir. It's a socially responsible, amazing company.
They do great coffee things and water bottles and the whole bit.
So it's a 64-ounce insulated container. It's beautiful design. Proceeds from everything you buy from them goes towards active projects nationally and internationally. I like to pair my beer with some munchies, so I love Skinny Dipped Almonds. It's also a local company. They're going nationwide. They are the pioneer of healthy chocolate dipped almonds, and I think they're fantastic.
You must have chocolate.
Yeah, I know. I did
it's
a lot of
basic
chocolate
food group, but those are actually pretty healthy because there's not a lot of sugar. It's almonds. They're
exactly none of the gross stuff. Wrap it together. I stock up. I go to the big box stores and stock up on these little ornaments. Slap it on anything you take. Like everything has an ornament list on it, and
you
it's
can
really
just get that at a craft store, and it does automatically. I love what you've done here because we have the ornament. You've written your message on the back of the ornament, so they'll always have that. It can go from here to the tree. And a little tea towel, and everything is color coordinated.
Yeah, and this one's great. This is where we get into the spirits, and the spirits. This is called Peabody Jones. It's a sipping vodka from Woodinville Whiskey, of all places.
God, I would have thought they were all sipping vodkas. Are they gulping vodkas? Or
well, you don't throw it back with a Red Bull. This one, you're gonna really savor. It's delicious. It has like butterscotch undertones. What's great? It's a $20 bottle. So that's an inexpensive, really delicious, lovely spirit. Throw a tea towel. This is so easy to stock up on. I stockpile, seasonal towels, wrap them around a bottle, wham bam.
So that's another thing. So ornaments, a little bit of these, other things that you may just draw off plants in your yard or other places, and tea towels, and you can probably package just about anything you've got.
Exactly.
To give
you give
somebody.
yourself 30 minutes one night, put on an episode of TV, and you could,
whip through everything.
Like 6 of them, put them in your closet, and it's a grab and go.
That's good, because you don't want to have to go shopping for a hostess gift, at the last minute if you can just
and
get something that's great.
I don't want to overcomplicate it. Yeah. Okay. Last but not least,
all of these things look gorgeous.
This is probably, it looks the most grand, but it's the most simple if you think about it. It's just kind of late night caps. So we've got chocolate liqueur, or sorry, coffee liqueur, hazelnut, coffee sipping chocolates, a mug, which again, not
I love this
breaking new territory on that concept.
But it's a beautiful mug.
It's
I mean,
cute.
it has this really interesting inside to it,
Yeah.
and it's buffalo plaid, which everyone loves.
And when you take something so simple and ordinary like a mug and a really nice liqueur, put a ribbon around it. This is just some tinsel, some wrapping tinsel, and another ornament. This is a substantial looking gift, and this whole thing could cost, well, this is probably our most expensive because you have 2 liqueurs, but even if you did 1, this would be maybe a $25 gift. Nothing here is over $25.
If you took one bottle out and you put in some of the chocolates, exactly. But what is this in? This container is so cool.
In a simple like home wooden bowl that I found. Actually, I did find that at a Target.
And then you put a ribbon around it, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Right, and it was so easy.
So some of these are things that I have not tried. If you want to sort of think outside the box, maybe it's not just a bottle of wine. How do you learn about things like liqueurs and other things that people would actually like, that they wouldn't look at it and go, I don't know what to do with that?
Yes, that's a great question. So, I mean, you could do a lot of online searching and Pinterest and blogging, but if you don't want that kind of time, I don't have that kind of time.
Right.
I like to go to places like a Total Wine or one of the establishments that have a big selection and a really knowledgeable staff. QFC has a really amazing wine like sommelier at every store.
Yes.
And I go directly to the employee and I say, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is my price point. Can you help me find something unique? And without a doubt, I always have left with a really great bottle.
And I know that sometimes you include recipes or cocktail recipes as well. So if somebody may not know how to use these, we could just put in a little book that tells them how.
Yeah, I don't want to, sometimes people will add little jiggers and ice, sugar cubes and things to make these little mini cocktails. It kind of becomes clutter, and I like to keep it really simple and make it about the spirit or the bottle that you've brought. So, keep it simple. That's my holiday motto.
Keep it simple. Just focus on the spirits. I like your attitude.
Focus on the spirits. And I think
and have a great holiday.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Those are great ideas.